Namaskara students, welcome to We Karnataka KCET and Boards. I am Diksha Kaushal, your chemistry master teacher. So students, in today's video, we are going to focus on chemistry master plan for cracking 55 plus marks in KCET chemistry. Ma'am, is this possible? Yes, definitely that is possible, but with a proper plan and strategy. The things that you should do, and I will also tell you the mistakes that usually students make. Right, students, always remember, yes, hard work is also very important, but most important thing is your smart work, right? If I'll start pushing the wall, I won't be able to do anything. Why? Because I'm doing the work in the wrong direction. So your work, your hard work in the right direction is a very important thing. That is why I am here to guide you how to get 55 plus marks in chemistry, right? So watch this video till the end, and before that, hit the like button and share this video with your friends if you like this video, and also subscribe to the channel. Now let us start this. Now what is the first thing that you should focus on? Starting with the preparation, first thing is the distribution of your PU1 and PU2. If you see the last 5 years exams, that's what you will see, that in PU1, basically what they are asking, around 15 to 20 questions they are asking from PU1 chapters. And for PU2, they are asking around 45 to 40 questions. Total, we have 60 questions, right? That means the weightage of PU2 chapters is more as compared to PU1, right? So focus on PU2 more as compared to PU1. Next is analysis of important topics and important chapters, right? So I have already done an analysis where I have told you about the weightage and deleted topics for your KCET 2025 chemistry. Watch this video, note down all the chapters that are there in your syllabus, and from there I have also given you the weightage, right? From there you can get that what are the important chapters from that particular PU1 and PU2, and what are the chapters that you don't need to do for KCET 2025, right? Now, next thing is, if you ask me, can you give us an example of that? Now, the example is, for example, from PU2, the most important chapters are solutions, electrochemistry, chemical kinetics, coordination chemistry, alcohol, phenols and ethers, carboxylic acid, aldehyde and ketones. These are the most important chapters from your PU2, right? These are priority based chapters. Before, when you start the preparation, these are the chapters that carries the high weightage, and you should focus more on these chapters, right? And if you're thinking that, ma'am, it's like, ma'am, other chapters, they don't ask any questions. No. From every chapter, there is some specific topic that is important, right? So if you want me to make a video on all the chapters, but the important topics from all the chapters, from which repeatedly they are asking the questions, then write down important topics chemistry in the comment section, then only I will make the video for you, right? Okay, now next thing is, ma'am, okay, I have sorted this out, these are the important topics, these are the important chapters. Now, ma'am, what should be my approach? How should I approach towards physical, towards organic, towards inorganic chemistry? So the approach is slightly different here. Let us see what is the difference here. As you can see, firstly, let us talk about the physical chemistry. So in physical chemistry, just talking about that, I will cram the formula, right? And after that, I'll be able to solve everything in the exam hall. No, that's a big no, that's not possible, right? Because in numericals, you also have to understand which formula to apply. Second thing is to have to understand how to fill the formula. Like for example, you have Nernst equation, you have E naught cathode, E naught anode. Now you should understand what is oxidation reduction. You should have that conceptual clarity, not only for theoretical questions, but as well as for numerical questions, right? So that you're able to understand from just, you will be given a statement, right? They will not give you this is E naught cathode, this is E naught anode. You have to understand which thing to put where, which value to put where, right? For that, you will go through the formula after conceptual knowledge, and after that, you will understand how to apply this formula, right? Then you will do the practice. You will do a lot of questions, a lot of numericals based on that to have that calculation fluency. For example, you're like, okay, I stuck in calculations, then practice more in that so that you're able to answer accurately at a good speed, right? Okay. Now, next important thing is you should always have a small notebook or a formula sheet, the formula sheet of all the physical formulas, right? You should write it down on a paper and paste it on a wall, right? Or you can have a small notebook where you're writing all the formulas, right? These short notes are going to help you a lot. If you want to see, ma'am, what are the how the short notes can look like what should I do here, right? So watch this video, physical chemistry formulas in one go. Here I have taken up a short notes of solutions and electrochemistry. You will get an idea about it, right? Now, next thing is, if you talk about the inorganic chemistry. For inorganic chemistry, it is divided into two parts. One is your block chemistry, second is your theories, right? Block chemistry means we are talking about periodic table, right? We are talking about S block, P block, DNF block, right? So from this, what is important is exceptions, right? You should understand what are the exceptions, what is the new trend, what are the general trends, what is the exceptional trend, and what is the reason behind that exception, right? Now, you should also make a sheet, right, and write down all the exceptions on one page and paste it down on the wall. Because formulas still you can, recall, but exceptions are the toughest part. It is very difficult to recall the exceptions in the exam. That is why write it down in one page and paste it on the wall. Now, second thing is, this should be your approach when you are doing that, chapter. Right? When you're doing the theories from chemical bonding, coordination chemistry, theories like VBT, VSPR, CFT, MOT, very, very important theories, and short the questions will be there, right? Now, for theories, the important part is you don't need to do all the examples mentioned in all the books. No. Just stick to the examples given in your NCERT and the examples of PYQs you can pick up. Mostly they will be same only, right? So you should do the examples from mentioned in your NCERT, right? Okay. Next thing is organic chemistry. For organic chemistry, the base, the foundation is GOC. Now, why GOC? Because if they ask you question regarding acidity, basicity, only you should understand what is inductive effect, what is resonance, what is hyperconjugation. Only then you will be able to understand what is the stability of intermediates, right? So that is why GOC is important, because that is applied in other things also, right? So go through the GOC, right? Next thing is name reactions. Now, what is the most important part of organic chemistry is name reaction. I have taken up a video on that, name reactions for PU boards. You can watch that video, right? Then I will also make a video on, we will have a live session on name reactions for your KCET 2025 as well. But I think before I do that video, you should also watch this video as well, right? Okay. Now, best part to understand name reaction is firstly understand what is happening here. Then you can learn it with the help of some mnemonic, right? Now, next thing is the test, the distinguished test like Lucas test, Hinsberg test. All these tests are also very, very important, and direct questions are asked from this one, right? Next is your reagents. Reagents, for example, copper. It is an oxidizing agent at 573 Kelvin. Your KMNO4, K2Cr2O7, PCC, PDC, right? LiAlH4, that is a reducing agent. So you should have an understanding. For example, concentrated H2SO4, that is a very good dehydrating agent. From agents also, reagents also directly the questions are asked, right? So what you should do here, because a lot of cramming part is involved here, advice is you should also have like the same way you had notebook for physical chemistry formulas, you should have a separate small notebook for your naming reactions. Write down the naming reactions, the reagents, the products, right? You should also write down distinguished test over there in short forms, right? And also write down the reagents on one page, right? All the reagents on one page, and what is the work of that reagent in one page. If you understand things like that, no, what will happen? In the end, when you're very near to the exam, right, everything will be on your tips. The main problem is learning the formulas of physical chemistry, learning the exceptions of inorganic chemistry, and learning the naming reactions reagent of organic chemistry. So this is the best method in that way it is going to be very easy for you, right? Okay, for that test you can also watch my lecture and get an idea that how easy, or when everything is in the same bucket, how easy it will become for you, right? Next is practice, practice, practice. So ma'am, from where should we practice chemistry, right? First is your NCERT, your in-text questions, your examples, everything should be, you should go through that once at least, right? Next is NCERT exemplar, right? For inorganic chemistry, I will also advise you to go through the NCERT. For especially block chemistry, I would advise you to read out the NCERT, right? Next is NCERT exemplar. You should go through the questions of that. Then next is your PYQs. You have done NCERT examples, PYQs. Most of the part you have already done. Now, this is also very important. That is similar practice questions. What the biggest mistake students do is they try to overdo things by doing those questions that have a very less probability to be asked, right? So when you see the PYQs, you will get an idea that what kind of questions they are directly asking, from which topics they are asking the question directly. And definitely I will make a video, write it down in the chat, in the comment section, that important chemistry topics for KCET. I will make a video on that. From there also you will get an idea from which topics the questions are asked. And when you are doing the PYQs, you will get an idea what kind of questions are asked. Then try to do similar kind of questions, right? And that's it, right? If you have done all of this, nobody can take away your seat. I can assure you that nobody can, right? Because if you put so much dedication in KCET, then definitely you will get the best rank and you will get your seat. That's my assurance to you. That's my promise to you. But thing is, you should have those short notes along with you. You should follow this proper strategy. Like doing things randomly, picking up one chapter, doing that chapter, then forgetting about that chapter. No. Right? Stick to your plan, make a timetable, then stick to your plan, revise those chapters, do those chapters, right? Okay. So what is the different things that you get confused in chemistry? Write it down in the comment section, because we are here to solve your problems, right? So when you tell us your problem, only then we can solve your problem. So I'll be waiting for your comments in the comment section. What are the things, what are the topics that you find difficult, what are the chapters you find difficult, and what you want me to make video on, okay? Okay then students, bye-bye. And one more thing I forgot to tell you. Now, so many students must be thinking that, ma'am, the biggest problem is, ma'am, I am in my comfort zone. I think daily that I want to get out of this comfort zone and study. Ma'am, I have been thinking about this from past 2 months, but I am not able to do that. So the reason is that you are in your comfort zone. You're very happy in that. You're like, I will do. You're procrastinating again and again. So start from now. Start from now. We are here to teach you. Start now. Make this promise to yourself, not me. Right? Not me. Make this promise to yourself that yes, I will give my 100%. I will get out of my comfort zone, and only then you can get that success in your life. That's all we want from you. Okay, students, then bye-bye. Take care. See you all in the next video, and I'm waiting for your comments in the comment section. Bye-bye. Take care.